Stay focused, my people. Frequencies. Selah. This is a SONOFMAN presentation. As y'all all know, frequencies of thought, this is where we literally open up our celestial ears and we literally interpret and understand the world and all the things within the world with our consciousness, which envelopes the universe. For your mind is a replica of how space is ever expanding. Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Frequencies of Thought.
There are politicians running this world right now that one day they'll step down from the kings and the queens and the presidents and the parliamentarians, and they'll go to hell one day. Hell is full of kings. Hell is full of queens. You live in an insane society, for there is no fear of God in their eyes. Yea, he said, I warn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him that hath power to cast into hell fire. The Bible said in Matthew chapter number 23 and verse number 33, these words came from the mouth of the Lord Jesus Christ. He said, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? He said, ye generation of vipers. He said to them in Matthew chapter number 23, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? In plainer words, all that enter in are condemned. You're condemned. Hell is a place of condemnation. The condemned are those that have been tried.
The end is near, as they like to say. We've definitely reached the pinnacle in time where people's hearts will fail them for what they see coming upon this earth. The enemy's revealing itself to you all. I've told y'all who y'all were praying to. I told y'all who y'all were worshiping. I even identified the Antichrist to you all. So recapping it real quick for you. The Antichrist is within you, or he is a parasite which literally takes host in the human body, and then he grows within you. And as he grows and you grow, the real you takes the back burner, becoming an avatar within your own body. And therefore, this is why you crave cheese, ice cream, yogurt, milk, candy, burgers. Some of you actually think that if you was to stop eating meat, you would die. Some of y'all need to actually go look at what the word protein actually means. It's the induction or injection of a certain type of information. So it keeps you blind, it keeps you docile, it keeps you dumb, deaf, and blind. I made a lecture once called Dumb, Deaf, and Blind. And I remember all the emails I had got. This was in the past channel called Frequencies of Thought. Now the channel's called Your Frequencies of Thought. But that particular lecture got a lot of scathing emails and comments by a lot of you who don't want to accept the truth because you love the lie. In it, I as well told you all who you're worshiping. And I'm gonna tell you again who you're worshiping. You are worshiping Satan. You are worshiping the parasite within you all, with all the glory and all the heartfelt energy that you are putting into anything based on this earth, including the word love. That is who and what you are glorifying, and you will pay for it dearly. Because I've warned you over and over and over and over again. Sadly. I've told y'all that the guy who is the director of the Who, which is a question mark, because it's speaking of you, is literally sitting within each and every single one of you, and that is your Jesus. Tedros Adhanom Gabir Jesus. That is your Jesus, the one that, you were given because you wanted him to come and, save you and separate you from the goats. And that's what he's doing right now, presently. So all of you look towards your United Nations and thank them. Get on your knees, go on. Might as well submit early, because you're gonna submit anyway. Most of you. Because you're cowards. You're not leaders. You're cowards. You're people who go with the flow. The lukewarm. That's who you all are. And that is your God. That is who you have been given. Because I told that to you. That is who that's for you. That is who's telling you to wear your mask. That is the one that's telling you to stand 6 feet apart. That is the one that's telling you to quarantine. That is the one that's telling you all of those things, plus the many things he's about to tell you. Because he's also the one that's going to deploy your military. He's the one that is the answer to everything. What's bound in heaven is bound on earth. You guys don't get that. Because you believe in aliens and in Martians and in movies and comic books and sci-fi. It's so much more realistic than that. So you better wake up. You better wake up. I mean, it's too late anyway now. Because you got the false prophet that is literally about to pop up on you guys right now. And this dude will literally have all of you in his pocket. All of your minds will literally be in this man's control. So wake up. But let me continue on my little rant here. The enemy is about to reveal himself, and he's revealing himself unto you all because you are his children. And he's going to literally gather you all up. And some of your hearts will fail you because you're about to see who it is you've been idolizing and worshiping and looking up to as role models and listening to. And just because they said it, it had to be all true. Silly old you. The true sons and daughters of God are in all glory. I give them all credence and praise for my souls and every single one of them. So bear witness, my people. Bear witness to the truth. Walk in your righteousness. Now for the seed of Satan told you a while back, long ago, I told you all, that Satan literally causes you to fall in love with everything he introduces you to. That isn't evolution, that's de-evolution. That's you decreasing, that's you literally breaking yourself in even more fragmentalized pieces. Because now you can't let go of the things of this world. Because you love it all. As I said, some of y'all love the very dead flesh that you're wearing. The sinful mistrust of the things of God that is within you. Not too long ago, I heard somebody say that they've learned to love the parasite within them. And a parasite is a leech. It is that which literally sucks the very life off of all the beauty that is within this realm. That isn't of God. That is not wisdom. That is not beauty. And that's definitely not strength. That is weakness, of wickedness. That is what the devil is. The devil is weakness, cowardism, lies, deception. I hope that the person who stated that out of ignorance more than anything. Because if the person actually meant that, then that's your proof of Satan within you. That is your proof right there. That is your proof. The enemy's objective is to take your mind from you. The Bible tells you that. And it tells you that in every single book. Don't you see or know what you are even reading? Or are you just allowing a dead cell, a dead eukaryotic cell, to tell you more lies, more deception? I've told many of you in the past that you actually know more than all of these teachers, these fake ministers, these pastors. These are devils, they're imps. They're literally what is living within you, manifesting outside of you. Parasites, leeches, demons, devils. That's what they are. You see, they don't come and try that with anyone that they know knows God. They only do that with you guys who are questioning the things of God because you don't know the things of God. But we are in a time right now where the children of God are everywhere, parked out, camped out in their tents, literally feeding a multitude, however big or however small. It ain't too big, I can tell you that much. But they're feeding them, nourishing them, preparing them for what is about to occur. All of you by now should have your water, your food, and all of those things. And all of you have already been told where you need to hope to get to when everything hits the fan. Because it doesn't happen like in the movies. It ain't like something's just gonna come, boom, in 1 second to the next. It's mayhem. That's the movies. Everything is a gradual process. That's called life. That's called reality. That's what you all need to focus on. So that you can be able to identify what's going on. This way you know what's real and what's phony. a vast majority of you will literally, willingly, some will literally beg for protection from the very enemy. You're gonna go to them. And I know you're probably saying, no, not me, I won't. I'm telling you right now, you're one of the first people that's gonna do that. Because I've told you, this is not what you are thinking. This is literally going to be out of the norm, out of the ordinary. It's literally going to baffle your mind. You're going to be confused. Not just because of what's occurring around you, but simply because of what you believe and what you was basically told in all of these movies and in these books. And that's going to be your reality. That's going to be what you will literally grasp and say, this is the truth right here. This is it. It's kind of like what's happening now, where you are wishing for the worst of the worst, instead of understanding that God is not a mass murderer. He's not a psychopath. That is you. That's the truth. That's the identification of you not being able to see righteousness. You just can't see it. Everything about you is just wickedness. It's literally evil to the fullest, from 0 to 100, straight up. And your father, who's the psychopath and the mass murderer, God's not trying to kill you. He's not trying to kill anyone. The Father is all mercy. And when I say the Father, I want to make sure that y'all understand that I do understand that the Almighty Creator of the heavens and the earth thought is literally, in all intents and purposes, a womb. It's all knowing and all I seeing. And we are given from that source. So I just wanted to make sure y'all understood that. And I'm out. Selah. Frequencies.